All right. Hey, welcome.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to another episode of WO Radio Show. I, as you all know, am your host, Richie King, aka Redneck Pimp, the bad man of comedy. My brother over here on my right, that's you guys left on
Yeah.
the commander, Mr. Alan Reed.
Hey, hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Or it's this evening. I don't know. This has been a crazy day.
The hell, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And we got some people already hitting us. That's cool.
Hey.
Oh, Dean Cerny's already in here. Hey, brother,
There
how you
you go.
doing? I see you still haven't got your other account working yet. Poor guy. I'm gonna start to put some money in this guy's books. He's in place with Jim anybody ever seen. Poor guy.
Oh.
Love him to death. I see we've got a lot of people on W Entertainment tuned in. Thank you very much, guys, for get us out. We got some shenanigans going on today, and so a couple of announcements we're working on, and some stuff we're not going to tell you about until we get it all worked out. So that's all good. I'm gonna do a quick rant here, real quick. Just because you don't think somebody is who they are, don't mean they're not. Okay. Don't think that you're investigating somebody. First of all, if you ain't an investigator, F off. Right. But if you're going to investigate somebody, well, I didn't see it that way. I don't believe that's right. Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. Mind your business, Karen. Huh?
Yeah.
Mind your business. Ask. Admit when own up to what you do and admit when you do wrong. Okay. Don't be like this administration we got in right now. And I hate to harp on this administration that's in there right now, but when you watch them and that you hear them say it, then they come around, you're delusional. No, motherfucker, you're delusional. You said it, and you know you did. Thank you. That's it. Am I right? Got in a couple weeks, we got Vincent Morals come back in. He's the works for the community Veterans Community Project. He was on one other time last year, back in November. He's going to be on again, online with us. He's going to tell you about what they got coming up with the little houses again in Kansas City and in the surrounding area. Last time he was on there, he was going out of state, so we'll see where they're going with that. So, that being said, we're going to hit the news by the commander.
Okay. Hey, listen. One of our big things here is, the veterans we lose to suicide each week is just heart wrenching. I've got a number here for a veterans crisis line. I want some of you may already have it, some don't. If you do, write it down. If you know of a veteran that's hurting or something or struggling, give them the number or make a call, whatever needs to be done. The number is 1-800-273-8255 and then press 1. Okay, that number's 1-800-273-8255 and then you press 1. The Veterans Crisis Line is a toll-free, confidential source that connects veterans in a crisis and their families and friends with qualified, caring VA responders. Now, these people down there, trust me, they do care. I mean, there's a lot of things that go on at the VA that I really don't agree with, and it could be improved. And of course, there's always room for improvement. But praise God that we've got some place to go anyway for what it is. Okay. And one of the things that the VA is really stressing now is helping veterans with this. And so please, if you know of somebody out there that's struggling, get this number to them, have them get some help, help them get some help. Sometimes it's just for, if nothing else, just to listen to them. Another thing that we have is, on top of this, we have a lot of homeless veterans. I mean, a tremendous amount of homeless veterans. A couple of years ago, I had the pleasure of being able and honor of being able to help a veteran, his wife, and their 4-year-old daughter get help to get off the street. And the Missouri VA Homeless Veterans Program coordinators down at the Kansas City VA Medical Center down there in Linwood, their phone number is 816-861-4700. That's 816-861-4700. I was able to help this veteran and his wife and 4-year-old daughter. Got him down there to the VA center. They got him into temporary housing, then later on permanent housing, got him employed. And to this day, they're doing real well. And all they needed was a hand up, not a handout. It's a hand up to help them, to where they can be self-sufficient. Different circumstances out there, catch a veteran or anybody, and the next thing you know, you're on the street. And in these days and times when our economy is in the situation that it is in, for what it's worth, if you know of a veteran that's hit the streets and they're homeless, or their entire family, get that number, get them down there. They'll get them in the right department and they will help them. So these are two good programs that are there. And please, if you're out there and you're struggling, take advantage of it. Don't get discouraged. We hear the bad news, we hear the good news. I've had good experiences and bad experiences, but I know that 18 months ago, if it wasn't for the VA, I'd have been on the other side of the sod this day. That's just that's a fact. And the wife will even defend the VA for the care that I was giving, even though it was outside the VA system. It was through community care. And I mean, they got me where I needed to go, got me to the medical sources that I needed to be to. And here I am with you, still being a thorn in your side, and this ugly mug that you have to look at here all the time. So anyway, please, if you know somebody that's hurting and struggling, you got a couple good numbers there, get them some help.
Thank you for that, brother.
You're welcome.
Again, those of you that remember that time we helped Stan, the gentleman that interrupted the show, and I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
And he said he needs some help. So everybody, including Dean, everybody was on that day, turned and gave the man lots of love. Sadly, 3 minutes later, died of a massive heart attack.
Oh, man.
And then we had a fundraiser for his wife and helped him out. That stuff, man, that just makes you just feel great. You know what I'm saying? And not only do we help veterans here, we help anybody else who needs help too.
Anybody that needs help.
12 teenagers commit suicide every day. Life ain't even begun when you're a teenager.
No,
life hasn't even begun. Denise Mack, share. Yes, share. Dean, I see you get your regular count back April 16th. Well, at least it ain't too far away, I guess. Everyone needs help there. Nobody help every single day for years on end. Yes. And it ain't just, when we give you advice, it ain't just us. We have other connections,
Yeah.
Those of you know that watch me, I'm on VRS as well. I do sports church there. I'm a temporary host of VRS. Do sports church on Sundays. Sometimes I'm on a bar there on Saturdays. We're also good. We're also outstanding buddies with BV Nation. BV Nation's helped us get started and bought us some things and some equipment. And they come on once in a while and talk about what's going on their area as well. And they do a lot of work on Spreaker. So if you got an opportunity to listen to Spreaker, we got a lot of good shows to do Spreaker. We got a Spreaker now on Monday nights. It's WO Hideaway. It's 8:30 to 10:30 Central Time. Okay. And all that stuff designed to help people. Music, laughter, comedy. It's all designed to help people. So get some help, man. Get some help. We're here for you. Now, real quick, April 23rd is fastly approaching. Okay. I'm excited, man. And my brother Tater is going to be back doing comedy. But this time, he's being the MC. He's going to try his hand MCing.
Okay.
And I got nothing but almost faith in him. He'll do a little in between each comedian. He'll do his thing. He'll keep things running smooth. So Damon Tater Spray, the return. I call it the return of Damon Tater Spray. August 23rd. Special guest Roy Anthony is going to be performing. Okay. He's going to be there. It's adult show, by the way. Don't forget that. Richard Montano is the feature. If you ever never heard Richard Montano, my God, the man's funny. Okay. You'll piss your pants listening to this guy. This guy's extremely funny. And of course, headlining the show, the redneck himself, the bionic redneck. I'll be headlining it. And it's at the Elks Lodge in Chillicothe, Missouri. Elks Lodge, Chillicothe, Missouri. They'll have some drink if you want to drink. These are private clubs. Okay. So we won't be able to film this one. Okay. I'll probably be able to do some still shots or something like that. But I got to follow their rules, and they brought us in, so we can't, they got a charter and all that stuff. So, however, I will get some footage from that best I can, and post it a couple of days after that. But April 23rd, guys, it's coming. It's going to be an outstanding show. It's going to be great. Pass out all the flyers, run ads and papers. There's people going on the radio talking about it. It's out of Chillicothe. It's a great time. The return of Damon Tater Spray. He's going to be there, and he's going to be ready, and he's going to get his adult set on. And I can't wait. Can't wait for him to do your thing. Of course, we'll have merch for sale. That's always a good thing. Donation jokes. So you guys can show up, have a good time, and get your laugh on.
Sounds like a good lineup and a lot of good comedy going to come out of there
There
that
is.
night. Wow.
We've had a lineup of Damon, Richard, and myself that have performed before, and it's been good. Been good because we don't care. We get up there, we're loose, and we don't care, and just tell you, and you might hear jokes about Donald Trump. You might hear jokes about the current president. It's just comedy, guys. It's just comedy. No one's affiliated with anybody. We don't care what our political background is. We're there to tell you jokes, and we're going to tell you jokes. Yeah, I might tell you about the time I shit in a cop car. I don't know.
Can I come and be the official slapper?
Yeah. But understand something. These are veterans, okay?
Yeah.
Most of us are Marines except Roy. Run up, try to slap us. Somebody's leaving on in an ambulance. I'm just going to break it down right now.
Somebody's going out on a gurney.
Yeah, Damon and I were both MMA fighters. Okay.
Yeah.
If you've never seen Tater, he's just as big as I am. Okay. Don't be coming up and trying to go all Will Smith on this. Doing the Will Smith dance ain't going to get you anywhere but your ass whipped. So anyway, that's coming up.
That poor schmuck's never going to live that down.
No, and neither is Chris Rock.
No,
I've already heard about him. He should have knew karate. Well, maybe he should have, maybe he shouldn't have, but he shouldn't have got slapped. But here's the funny thing: those far out there liberals, they're stuck. They got a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they can't say it's just jokes, and then turn around and ban somebody for telling a joke. Now they're stuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now they're stuck. So somebody was Dave Chappelle. You know who's laughing right now? Dave Chappelle. He's laughing about this whole thing right now. Okay? My Bell palsy's getting a lot better. I can almost blink my eye now. Well, I do it both same time. Mouth loosens up a little bit, so the Bell's palsy's starting to succeed, and that's good.
Patch was quite an improvement. Maybe you ought to wear it a little more often.
Yeah, I might. My brother, there he is right there, Mr. Damon Tater Fry. He's first time in a while, buddy. Yes, sir, it was. Roy sucks. That's a deal here we got on the show on the W Entertainment Network. We always hashtag Roy Anthony sucks. If you watch Roy's show, put in there Roy sucks. Okay, and I tell you what, we get enough people doing it, I'll start giving away prizes for that. Okay? Can you say Pimp's Pet? Yeah. Pimp's Pet. Yeah. I said it. Denise Mags over there spitting her coffee last time, coming out through her nose and shit. Yeah, what's wrong with her? But yeah.
Don't you have a meeting to get ready for?
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm there right here.
All right. You've been seeing this all over.
Yeah.
The politicians have been making a huge deal of this now. All of a sudden, it's okay for parents to have a say in their children's life. All of a sudden now, schools are wrong for telling kids what to do. All of a sudden, this has been going on since the dawn of time. No one cared before. Schools always tell your kids or tell you how to raise your kids. You always fighting with the school about what to do. They're making a big deal about that now. The school shouldn't tell us how to raise our kids. No, the school shouldn't.
No,
but you should raise your damn kids too.
Well, if they'd been doing their job all along, then they wouldn't.
Yeah, and
okay.
Here's where the school is good.
Not everybody, but
right,
or a few.
Right. When you're beating on your kid because you're an idiot, and they go to school all bruised up, then the school
have to write that
tell on you and snitch on you. Yeah, great, go ahead. But don't tell the parents that they're useless parents. You want to take them away take the kids away if they don't wear a mask. Okay, the mask mandates are been lifted, and this has been a problem for a long time. My aunt and uncle got called down to school because my cousin wouldn't take his little ass to school. Okay, my uncle didn't want to beat him up because that's all it's not. But some natural discipline was okay, right? So the school calls a truant officer, and a big thing. Back in my day, we had a truant officer. Then you had to go to court. So they took my uncle to court and my aunt and said, if you don't go to school, you're going to jail. And he said, well, my uncle said, all right, Judge, what do you want me to do? Beat his ass? I mean, I take him to school. I drop him off at the door, and he don't go in. What do you want to do? Drag him by his earlobe? He said, any means necessary, but you can't put your hands on him.
Well,
Okay, all right. He said, if you don't go to school, you're going to jail. He's all right. So this went on. My cousin would go to school a couple times, and a couple times he wouldn't. And they got tired of it again. So they locked my uncle up for a week, let him out, locked my aunt up for a week. And uncle's like, man, this is some bullshit. The school's like, well, you can't touch him.
What?
He said, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. He took my cousin, and I can tell you this because it happened years ago. He took my cousin out in the backyard and beat his ass.
There you go.
I mean, he just wore him out. Okay. My cousin started going to school.
There you go.
And he never missed a day until he was sick. My uncle said, went back to court. He said, how'd you do it? My uncle said, I took him out back and beat his ass, Judge. He said, I'm going to throw you in jail. He goes, throw me in jail.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to go to jail for the right reason.
That's right.
And he did. And he served a week in jail, but it wasn't on his record. No abuse or nothing, but he whooped my cousin's ass finally. But the school wasn't going to help him.
No.
But they would tell on him. And it's just, but you have every right to dictate what your kids do, what your kids don't. And now all these states now have got to make special laws. This is 2021. I'm 50 years old now. And they're just now making laws. Why do we got to have laws for parents to kid? You gave birth to them. You raise them. You spend money on them.
Your responsibility.
Why do we got to have laws for you to do what you're supposed to do by your God-given right to do is take care of your kid?
That's right. Raise them the way that you think is the way that they need to be raised.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's all over the news, and it seems like it's in every state.
Yeah,
you know,
it's getting crazy.
California, Missouri, Florida, Wisconsin, Nebraska. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Someone please enlighten me. I don't understand why we have to have laws to do something that the Almighty, and whether you're religious or not, whatever you believe in praying, that you have a natural right to do. You're supposed to do it. Now, if you're abusing them,
no, that's too far. But
I mean, but you can't make a decision on your kid. You can't do it as a grown ass man and your wife. I met your wife, beautiful woman. She can't make a decision.
I got a little story to tell you. I had 2 children from our first marriage, and their biological mother had passed away with cancer. Well, my son, who is now, he'll be 40, 15th of May.
Okay.
All right. Stands about 6'2". Okay. I came home from work one day. He was a sophomore in high school. My wife is 4'10". Those of you that know her. Okay. She was standing in a dining room chair.
Mm-hmm.
She had his heels locked at the position of FM 22-5, attention, military style. Had her finger was just doing one of these, and her mouth, you all know how fast my wife talks, so that you know my wife. And I saw what was going on, and she was reaming him from one side to the other. And I turned around and walked right back out the front door, and all I could say was, thank God it's not me this time. I don't know what he did. I don't remember now. It's been too many years ago. But whatever it was, I don't think he ever did it again. So, yeah. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I love my wife to death. Our youngest son, Josh, she babies him more than the rest of them. It gets on my goddamn nerves because he's a grown-ass man. I shouldn't have said that on there like that. That's one, forgive me. But it drives me crazy. He's a grown-ass man. But I got to say, one time he was a young boy. He wouldn't clean his room.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't clean his room. This is early. This is 2002. Wife and I were just married, okay, and happy, and I was all, I got a good woman, all this. All of a sudden, she goes upstairs. She goes, I've had it. All I can take of this kid. She goes up, sits down in the pile of junk. Just wallows her ass down inside this pile of this. I mean, because it looked like Mount Everest in the room was terrible. Okay. She says, every 30 seconds you don't put shit away, I'm gonna slap you upside your head. I'm like, okay. I said, smack. I go, holy shit. He starts crying. She goes, I said pick it up. He's picking shit up. She hollered at me. She says, "Can I get some water?" Yeah, I walked up, handed the water through the door at her, leaned way in there, handed the water, grabbed my other son, my daughter, said, "We're going outside." Why? I don't know. We're going outside any goddamn. So we went outside. Right? You can hear outside. About 3 slaps. That room was spotless, wasn't dust nowhere. You could have walked through military style with a white glove. Okay? And he kept it that way for a long time. I give him credit.
Yeah.
I love him, but he wouldn't clean that room until that day.
Yeah. Bill Cosby described a woman's conniption the best when they get really irritated. He said, the skull, the skin just kind of split and pulled away from the skull, and flames shot out of the eye sockets. And he said, no, I've seen that in my wife. Once was enough. Thank you very much.
Man, me and my wife really had too many problems in her life, except the time she tried to hit me with a car.
Oh, well.
I mean, it wasn't for my cat-like reflexes, who leaped up out of the way like something out of Hollywood. No kidding. She went down a ditch. She got stuck. You know, pull me out. Bitch, you just tried to hit me. I ain't pulling you out. Get a tow truck.
Pull you out so you can run over me?
Because let me borrow money for a tow truck. What
the? Okay.
So I get to the house. Our youngest son's another ball bat. I'm protecting mom. Give me that bat. Shut your pie hole. I was a heavyweight champion at that time in the cage. Like he can, give me that bat, But she was hit with a car over a misunderstanding. Okay. Good woman, crazy. She's crazy as hell. But I remember the time she told me I was out teaching my son Josh how to shoot a gun or a rifle, right? And she walks out there and she goes, "How's he doing?" I said, "Well, he's doing great. He's doing great."
Good.
I said, "He's doing pretty good." I said, "But you know what this is?" She gave me this look like. I said, "This is called a rifle. Okay. This is the scope, this is a buttstock, and this is the barrel." She snatched it out of my hand, put 2 in the black. You can cover them with a dime. Okay. Hand it back to me. She says, "Any questions?" I said, "No." She's good. Remember that. And I've never forgot that. And I'll tell that that's part of one of my jokes I tell on stage, and it's an absolute true story. I never forgot that ever.
Enough said.
But I made a 500-yard shot with a 270 one time, dropped the deer, and looked at her like, she was enough said. That's what she told me. I said, "Yeah, I understand. I can do it too." But yeah, but these kids, man, I mean, it just seems like we got no rights to our own, and nobody cared. And now we're starting to. Dean Cerny put a deal in here a while ago. Let me find that right here. He said people are finally sick of it. 2 years of mask mandates woke people up, and they're talking about doing this again. They're talking about doing it all over again because of that Fauci, the little runt dude. He's on there talking about again how
communist.
How it's getting bad, and another strand is not quite as strong as Omicron. Well, what is strong as Omicron? Omicron would shut up.
Yeah.
Pretty soon it's going to be as weak as a head cold. And go on, booger up. You're done. You're done. Yeah. I mean, come on, guys.
Here, have a tissue. Get rid of it. Okay, Omicron's gone.
The human population don't want to know how much sickness is out there all the time anyway.
Oh, I know. There's stuff going on out there that makes what we've been going through with this COVID look like child's play. And
out there all the time. And they make it such a big deal about the COVID. When are they going to make a big deal in this country about the sex offenders?
There you go.
The human trafficking of these little children, men and women. Okay. When are they going to try to eradicate cancer?
Yeah.
You know why they don't eradicate cancer? 2 reasons. 1, there ain't no money in it. And 2, they kind of want cancer around a little bit.
Economics.
To help thin the population.
Economics.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, and I hate to sound cynical, but get down to it. The big pharmaceutical companies are really into this. So I don't know.
Was that before or after you buy a quick cookie? No, I was scared.
Yeah.
When I actually have to tell you a story one time I put cookies in the microwave. Back when you couldn't. Yeah, it was
disastrous.
Yeah, it stunk. You ever smell a burnt cookie?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Time or two.
It wasn't very good. I was all kind of bad names. And all kind of, the primaries are coming up. Got to get those mail-in votes. Yep. And I watched a little bit of the news today, and they were talking about how bad it's looking for the upcoming election. Talking about, and they're using words like Democrats getting smeared, just wiped the floor with. And our beloved vice president, she's losing more cabinet members, and they're quitting on her. Trump fired his. These are quitting on her. They're bailing. One of them asked one of them, a man who quit this time, said, "Why'd you quit?" He goes, "Because I can't understand the shit she says."
Yeah.
He said, "We put in all this time writing all this stuff for her, and she don't listen to us."
No. She stands with her and laughs.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not for sure. But anyway, that's what they're claiming it is. I don't know.
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Don't get me started on that one.
Right now, the president's approval rating, depending upon what poll you use, which, first of all, these approval ratings, no one asked me shit. I've never took a poll.
He needs to be beat with a poll.
You never took a poll.
No.
Half the people watching this never took a poll, so I don't know where they get all these facts
Where's
at.
all the polls at?
However, according to the latest poll, if anybody gives a rat's ass, he's, depending on which one you look, he's between 39 and 44% approval rating. Okay.
In what world?
It
in
sucks.
Universe?
Now, but you hear the Democrats tell you, or his Democrats. Some Democrats are actually saying, "Look, man, this guy's an idiot." But some Democrats say, "Man, he's really united other countries. He's really doing a lot for the economy and bringing all these jobs." Let me clear that up for you right now. He created shit. These are jobs that Trump created that people lost their pandemic, and they're going back in too. Solved it. I don't hear no more about it. The redneck pimp just handled that for you. Solved it.
There you go.
Okay.
Just
as far as the numbers go, he didn't unite anybody overseas. You got countries that won't take its phone call. That's not uniting. Okay. Ukraine said, listen, when this war's over and we get built back up again, you ever need us, don't call us for help. He's up talking to certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Alienate another country because you won't give them. And I'm not advocating for boots on the ground, but $25 million bounty on his head. I'm just saying, maybe I don't know. Oh no, they say the economy was booming, and I've always told you I've never figured out how the economy is booming when people are out of work, businesses are shutting down. I don't get that. I've never got that. Never got how the unemployment rate's 3%. Now they're way from no waffling on that now. They're saying, well, dang, and the economy. Anyway,
I don't know.
He's not. Just give it the eye test. Give it the eye test. When you go to the pump, and I'm talking about before the war, the gas already went up $1.94 a gallon. That's on him. Yeah, he's got to bite of this apple. Putin thing, because he could have did more and stopped this deal than what it already has. The longer this goes on, and he's not doing nothing but these weak ass sanctions he's got, then he's got to take a bigger bite of the apple. So you got high gas prices. He's already been on TV talking about how food prices are going to be off the charts. People are going to be starving. Not me. I live in the country. I like deer. I like rabbit. I like squirrel. Hell, I'll eat a dog, coyote, whatever. I ain't going hungry. Okay. Grow my own shit. I'm like Trump. I'm self-sufficient. And so we got high gas, high food, and he's making you go buy a $60,000 car. First of all, I don't know a lot of people can afford a $60,000 electric car.
Not me.
Okay. He's blaming it on you. You're spending too much money. Your house, you're spending too much money on electricity because your house ain't chinked up. Go chinks up your house and it'll lower your bills.
I can't go down that yellow brick road.
Pull your lip over your head and swallow.
Yeah.
That's what you pull your lip over your head and swallow.
No, that's right.
And he gets caught saying things. He says, I didn't say that. And now his son's computer, laptop debacle. Well, that never happened. Dude, they got the fucking laptop. Stop lying.
Yeah, they got it. It's all there.
And he asked him if he knew a couple guys. I never talked to him in my life. There's a photo of him standing next to him going, hey, how you doing, guy?
Yeah.
So you mean he just walked up, hugged an old boy and didn't talk to him? Shut the hell up. But that's what they want you to believe.
Yeah. Go away.
This administration wants you to, they think the American people are so damn stupid. We don't pay attention to this. So when Dean said a while ago, you got midterms coming. November is going to be, it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Whether you like politics or not, I don't particularly care about the voting system. I only watch the president. That's all I care about. It's going to be exciting to watch.
It's going to be a humdinger.
It's going to be because you already got Democrats already vacating their seats. You got some retiring, and it's going to be a weird time. So look for him to try to pass everything he can get past now. All right, slide through, because if it goes the way they're thinking it's going, he's not going to be able to get anything passed. And then we're going to be just rolling along with a bunch of stupid shit going on because nobody's going to, this guy's got he could piss harder than this guy. This guy could piss further than you, and it's just a pissing contest up in there, and nothing can get done.
And for the last 2 years of his administration, there'll be nothing done because they'll just put the brakes on him. That's it.
The good news is at least it won't have nothing bad happen.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Because it's already happened now. But so anyway, yeah, we got that to go on, but we'll cover more of that later on. Let's get into some.
We'll try and solve some more of the world's problems here.
Yeah, we'll solve a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, that's it. We know we got the answers.
Sometimes every time I watch this media, this is what comes up.
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
Tell me that ain't Vice President Rick all over it.
She needs Jen Psaki's job.
Jen Psaki about to leave.
She makes more sense.
She actually does. She actually does. Okay, let's start off with go back up here, you retard. All right, let's start off here with you don't say. This sign refers to a lot of men that I know and a lot of women that I know. Okay, I feel at home with this sign. Commander, take a look at this. People, how long have you been an asshole? From the garage. That's how long.
Yeah, there you go. You gotta love it.
This next one is a brilliant idea. Whoever come up with this idea, it's awesome. This is going to change the way you shave.
Oh, well, alrighty then.
Suction cup sucked to the window underneath to catch the beer that goes down there. That's actually ingenious. Okay.
Yeah.
And it says, a pissed off woman invented this because she was tired of cleaning up the sink. Say, sometimes good necessity comes out of anger. Okay.
Yes, it does.
So
necessity is a mother of invention.
And listen, if a woman did do that, kudos to her. All right. I kind of like to buy one of those if I can find it. I like to have one. All right. We got, this next one here is my boy. I got a huge man crush on him. All right. Mr. Chuck Norris.
Oh, yeah.
This particular cover of this here TV guide went for $25,000 back then. He signed it. The guy paid $25,000 for this. And this is when he was in the middle of Walker, Texas Ranger, which is one of the best series ever.
The best series there was.
Yeah, I love that. And, you can tell how old it was back when Schindler's List came out. Okay, because they're at the top of this Schindler's List, and so I seen a little bit of information. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's I saw a thing on Facebook today that said that if Chuck Norris would have made that comment about Will Smith's wife, Will Smith would have slapped himself.
And his wife. Bitch, grow some hair. Yeah. That's what you don't say. Now we're going to do a say what?
That's my buddy.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
It's too bad I forget to do it once in a while. First one. If this don't scream overseas redneck, I don't know what to tell you. Here we go. You tell the foreign car with a dog on a. What do you think? He's a Jaguar or some type of. What the hell kind of crap is that? Nailed it.
Yeah, there you go. All right. You might be a redneck. Yeah. Or an use your dog as a hood ornament.
Yeah, or an idiot. I mean, okay. This next say what? Oh, big man trying to fight.
Watch where you're going. Bro, pop the truck. Pop. Pop. Get him.
Now you're standing there, and this kid runs at you. You're that big where you're like, what?
What?
But you know, if you whip his ass, some other two big dudes, you gotta. And he growls at him.
Oh, that's
Okay.
great. That's
Okay.
great.
Okay, that's wrong. Now, this next one. This is not really redneck. I don't know. It's not even that good. It's not even that good. I'm just gonna let you take a look. You guys decide what you think about this one.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sorry. That's great. Enough said. Just a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Save me, oh Lord.
Oh.
So that was your guys. You don't say and you say what for the day.
Save me, Lord.
Did it on a dirt poor budget. Just scrounging around for whatever you can find. Hey, this might work. No, genius. Yeah, I wish there had been a little more to the video. I'd like to
Yeah.
see him drive it.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to see it turn there. You know.
Just fly out and smack the cameraman. But yeah, Dean says DIY.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't do it yourself. That's what. That's bad. All right, we're gonna do a pimp's pet today, and let me get up here to the picture. This pet, it's a dog. It's a type of dog. It's called a Commodore.
Looks like you've been pulled through a knot hole backwards.
It was a stressful day. I just can't get over this dog.
With dreadlocks.
Dog lives matter.
Oh, I
And
almost feel sorry for it. That looks terrible.
now we're going to see a short video of it. If I can get this thing to work like it normally should. Okay, it works great. Bring it in. Share. We're gotta get through the commercial. I can't believe there's a commercial in this thing. My goodness. This is not the video.
Okay.
Hold on, something happened here. Let me go back in here and mess this, figure this out. Let me get this off the screen first. Okay. Now, let me try this again. Share. Click on it. Share. There we go. Wait a minute. Why are we having problems today?
Technical difficulties.
We are having problems today, and I don't understand what the problem is here. Okay. So go here. Share. Here, bring us up. There we go.
Mm.
The
Excuse me.
Commodore is still used today for guarding livestock, but also makes a dedicated companion. Males stand upward of 25.5 inches in height when measured at the withers. Females are 23.5 inches and taller. The Commodore's coat is cord-like and requires a lot of work to maintain.
You
It's very difficult to keep this dog's white coat white and free of debris. The Commodore will defend his owner, family, and belongings from any threat. Your family will always be safe with a Commodore. Unfortunately, your neighbors and friends may appear as threatening as a robber to your Commodore. This independent smart dog needs obedience training starting as early as 8 weeks old. The Commodore is not a breed for everyone. Think carefully before you bring a Commodore home.
All right. Sorry about that technical difficulty. I was a step short. But anyway, that's your Pimps pet, the Commodore dog. And look at these things again. I mean, they're tough breed, I guess. You got to be some type of tough to wear hair like that. Other dogs kick your ass. You know, having hair like that. I've seen these dogs shaved plumb down naked in the summertime in July. So watch. If you live in a hot ass state, that's not the pet for you.
No.
That's not the pet for you at all.
No, Lasky, you'd be okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
last
yeah,
game
yeah.
up north, you know. But
No.
pretty tough little dog. So what do you think about that Commodore?
Well, you wouldn't have to worry about protecting the family from anything because the dog wouldn't have to just looking at that thing scare you to death to keep you away. It almost looked horrifying.
You know, it'd be funny. That dog can run at you when you're drinking.
Yeah, you never touch your drink again.
That dog looks like me. I need to call a ghost hunter or ghost investigator, whatever they want to be called, because I'd be drunk and like, there's something running at me.
A dog's family Commodore's got to be related to cousin It. Somewhere there's a family connection there somewhere.
I wonder if a Commodore is black. If it seems like that, they think it's racist because you're making fun of cornrows and stuff.
I don't know. Don't want to go there.
I don't know, but I would hate to have to comb that hair. I don't know how long that would take to do that, but I think I'd pass. I think that I will pass.
I want a dog that's easy to maintain.
Well, that ain't it. Next week we're going to start another segment during our show. The commander and I talked about it, and we're passionate about it. Being a man I was almost kidnapped twice when I was a little boy. Thank God I could run. I was faster than Forrest Gump. I ran, and then I was also y'all know my story. I was sexually abused over and over again when I was a kid. That's why I'm as big as I am. Ain't nobody doing it now. So next week we're going to start featuring a missing person segment on here. And it's just going to be anybody that's missing, man, woman, child, baby, whatever, missing, no matter what state they're missing from. I'll try to get maybe a little article or something to put up there so you know what to look for. And it doesn't matter if it's a recent one or way in the past.
Yep.
So next week, look for our missing person segment. If you got a missing person in your state, send me something.
Let us know.
I will be glad to put it on here for you. That's kind of where you guys can get involved. Fan participation, if you will. If you're one of the people, go back and watch our show because I know people do. I see the numbers come up. Same way with you. Hit me up on the comments. Leave me a name and a little bit of what happened, and I'll try to look it up and feature that person on here get the word out. If you're a family member and you got a family member missing, for God's sakes, get
Yeah.
a hold of me. Commander Alan
Yeah,
Reed,
yeah.
me,
Let us know.
Jennifer on here, Blue Phoenix, Roy Anthony, anybody, just tell them it's from one of my segments and they'll get it to me if you can't get directly hold of me. Something I feel good about. I always kind of pay attention. Like when I'm on Facebook, I see someone missing. I always want to share it out. So that way they can get their name out there and their families can maybe try to get some closure. Hell,
Closure somewhere. You never know who you might find that's still alive and separated. And there was a case here a few years back where the missing person was just down the street a block or two. Years.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
What?
Or somebody, how many cases you see these little girls get brainwashed, hypnotized, they forget their real name, and all it takes is one memory of something to re-trigger. Hey, I'm this girl, help me. I'm this girl, help me. So, all right. Well, we did not have a winner. Oh, you got to go.
I got to go upstairs to a board meeting, brother.
All right, brother.
Okay.
I'll see you next week,
folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sorry I got to cut early. It's the first Tuesday of the month. I got a board meeting upstairs with the Historical Preservation Society, so we got a lot to talk about tonight. So y'all take care. Look forward to seeing you next week. And Pimp, we'll catch you later, buddy.
All right, brother.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye.
That's Commander Alan Reed. Every first Tuesday of the month, he's got to do what he's got to do. Other than that, he's with us and he's friends with us. Now, I had to retire the last. What is it? Nobody guessed the last. What is it? So this week, I'm starting a brand new. What is it? Here's the rules again. If you guess what this is, it has to be accurate. It has to be right on. No close. You have to be spot on accurate with this. You get 100 entries into the mystery box. I just put some things in the mystery box today. Okay, I'll give you. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. One of them is a nice Smith & Wesson pocket knife. Still on the box. Nice Smith & Wesson pocket knife. Still in the box. Okay. So this is your new. What is it? All right, I'll do it again before I get up there. Let me slide over now. All right, there you go. Another what is it? Again, you know the rules. If it's you get it, you get the magic 100 inches into the mystery box. April 23rd, there it is right there. Damon Tater Spray. He was just on a while ago. He'll be back on again some other time. Adult Comedy Night, April 23rd, special event, special MC Damon Tater Spray, helping prevent veteran suicide with comedy and laughter. Special guest Roy Anthony, featuring Richard Montano, headlining the bad boy of comedy, Richie King, Redneck Pimp, y'all know who he is. Chillicothe the Elks Lodge, it starts at 8 p.m. Tickets are $10 at the door. $10 at the door. They will have drink. You can drink there. They will have drinks for sale. Okay. And we got some things popping up on here now. We're getting bigger. We're expanding out, getting more shows on here. Let's go over the list here real quick so y'all can understand what's going on. Monday at 8:30 to 10:30. It's the Hideout, the WO Hideout on Spreaker. He will send Roy Anthony, Christine Anderson, Big Hank. They run this thing. Okay. They will send a link, share it out, and link out, and then we'll share it all out to you guys. You can just go to W Entertainment, click on the link, and it'll take you right to Spreaker. You might have to enter in your Facebook information there so they have a name, something when you're on there. Come on in and join us. Tuesdays at noon, Where's My Girl? With host Roy Anthony and his co-host, Christina, Big Hank. Tuesday, 1800. That's us right here, the WO Radio Show with myself and Alan. Okay. Wednesday, we're open. Thursday at noon again, Where's My Girl? Coach Roy Anthony and his co-host, Christina. They go 12 to 1. Friday, We're open. If you're interested, contact me. Open for anyone. Contact me. Friday. Saturday, 1900, Moms Who Nerd. Sunday, 1900, Moms Who Nerd. It's our executive producer. She's playing video games with other moms. They play and they just get their nerd on. There you go. That's our lineup for W Entertainment Network. You can catch all the lineup you want there and have a good time. Come on there. If you see something you like, hang around. Not wait till next time. Well, I'm sure there's something to come up and you'll be happy with. Also, coming up in Cameron, Missouri. If you are in Cameron, Missouri, June 4th and 5th, 2022. June 4th and 5th in 2022. Hot Air Balloon Festival. Tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. Eventbrite. They're on sale right now on the Eventbrite. You got a lot of but you got bands going to be here. You got vendors going to be here to sing. KC Wolf from 2 to 4. KC Wolf 2 to 4. You have food trucks, vendors all week long. Custom balloon festival merch, shuttle and handicap transportation available. It's going to be out here. It's going to be at the other end of Cameron, Missouri, out there. You come out and have a good time. Come on out here and have a good time. Okay, got those things out of the way. Now, we're going to do some other things here. This is probably the greatest bike jump I've ever seen in my life. If this had been me, I would have been dead. Okay, been me, I would have been dead. Check this. Well, we'll see what we got here for a comment first. My S&W knife was split mini on the rib cage. It's a good, strong knife. Oh, well, thank you, Dean. Thank you, brother. Maybe put that up for people to see. Split mini rib cages. It's a good, strong knife. Yeah, this is a pocket knife person, but you're going to like it. It's brand new in the box. So here we go. Okay. Back to this jump. Here we go. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. We'll watch that again. Watch this. Watch that. You got a camera on and never even seen. Bang. Look at that. Look at that. What an awesome. What a jump. Man, that was just cool. That was just cool. All right. This next little bit here. This guy's showing how to do karate. If your mom attacks you a certain way, what you do, what you don't do. This is freaking funny. I want you to watch this. I'm calling this mom ass whipping.
Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to defend yourself if your mom ever comes swinging at you with a sandal. This right here is my brother. He's going to be playing my mom. So let's say you did something wrong, right? And she swings at you. Pop! Now you have wrist control. What you want to do now is move the trajectory of the sandal away from your face and then pivot inward. From here, you can either break her arm. What I like to do is turn it around. Pop! Now she's disarmed and you have full control. Hey! Show me. Okay guys, this is my actual mom. Let's do this one more time. So let's say she swings at you, right?
Back in the day. I'm going to play this on here. This is called Racist Lies, but I'm playing it not to stir up controversy, but to show you how some people think. People always yell about, what's the facts? What's the facts? Here's some facts for you. Here.
You said whites are the most violent and oppressive people. Well, yeah.
That's what you said in your film.
And if you're going to go back
So that
to
would seem to me
statistics, then
that's...
statistics point that out too.
Really? Well,
Yes.
the Chinese were massacring Chinese and other races long before they'd ever met a white person. Attila the Hun wasn't white. It's the same in the subcontinent if you go back hundreds of years as well. The genocide in Rwanda was black on black.
Probably
So is
clarified
the Congo, which is the rape capital of the world.
When it comes to education, the whole system needs to change.
But don't
Well,
you think
let me
what
look at education. Let's look at the figures on education. 33% of white kids go to university or further education. 37% of black kids go to university or further education. 67% of Indian kids go to university or further education. 76% of Chinese kids go to university or further education.
Now, those are facts. Those are not made up satire. Those are facts. And the delusionist of people to keep things going like that is incredible. Something that happened hundreds of years ago, right? And it happened to my ancestors too, by the way. And I don't care. It's not going on today. I wouldn't let it happen. My ancestors fought. I'll fight. It won't happen like it did back then. I guarantee you. I got, you know, I'm armed and my friends are armed, and we won't put up with it. But having those lies like that and these facts, first of all, you wonder where people get them. People don't look at half facts. They cherry pick the numbers they want to cherry pick and don't read the whole thing. I used to be guilty of that myself. Figure out something, did not read the whole thing. Okay. Knock it off. Knock it off. Okay. All right. We're going to do a granny rap now. Poor Will Smith. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Dean. Poor Will Smith just keeps getting it from every single place he can get it from. And Chris Rock too. The people dogging the hell out of Chris Rock too. But so I'm gonna pile on here one time. This is in memory of Will Smith.
This is the story all about how Will walked on the stage and shocked the crowd. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you why Will slapped Chris, because of Jada's hair. A hot damn mess. Well, I'll say, in July 2020, in entanglement days, sitting around the red table talking about Jada's ways, Will act chill like he wasn't enraged, thinking about young August and how he got laid. A couple of months, she was up to no good. Started making trouble in the neighborhood. She said she didn't know what love is. Now that ain't fair. Walking all over Will and he defends her hair. Chris was the straw that broke the camel's back. Will's under pressure, that's why he got slapped. Standing up there looking cause he wanted to keep his check. Will running around yelling, a whole damn wreck. The crowd kept staring cause the sight was hella rare. And little Miss Red Table just sat in that damn chair. I mean, she didn't do nothing. What is it, alopecia? I don't know. I'm sick of us.
Poor Will. Will. I like to say I feel sorry for him, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I defended my wife too, but the way he did it was just wrong. I mean, I know a lot of you out there have a different opinion than I have. Some of you don't, but it's just, yeah, it was just weird. All right. This next little bit here is a minute long. To me, this is one of the greatest comedians ever. I think I'm a great comedian myself, and I've been rising up in ranks. But this guy, to me, is the greatest comedian ever. I grew up listening to him. Here's Richard Pryor on how to, and what happens when you take a poop.
Right, you get on that toilet, and when you shit, that water splash up on your ass. Don't that make you mad, right? You know what really make me mad is when shit come halfway out your ass, then go back up in that motherfucker. You know what really bothers me is when you be straining for a long time, right? And one little pebble shit come out. Right? Be some shit this big, right? Well, push your head up your asshole and say, that's all the shit I'm gonna get, motherfucker. You know what really make you mad when your ass don't cooperate with you and clench up and break the shit in half? And you be mad as a motherfucker too, because you know you got to wipe your ass for like 5 hours and shit, right? Use 12 rolls of toilet paper on that motherfucker. You know what really make me mad though is afterwards, right? It's after you shit. You done all the shit you gonna do for the whole day, right? You finish shitting and you flush the toilet and wait a second and one chunk come back. What does that chunk want?
One of the greatest comedians ever lived. Sad to see him gone. Very, very, very good man. Now this next piece here is a minute and 5 seconds. This midget, I played him quite a bit already. You guys are pretty familiar with him. He's a pretty funny guy. This is another piece of him, or piece of one of his jokes that I found.
Came out with ring cards. Round one, ding ding. And then my girlfriend got this look on her face that I have never seen before and I never want to see again. There's just fire in her eyes. She's looking at this dude like, what the fuck did you just call me? What the fuck did you just call me? Did you just call me a bitch? Did you just call me a bitch? My boyfriend is gonna kick your ass. No, I am not. What? No, that's not what I do. You're a fighter. That's what you do. That's your thing. All right? If you need someone to come out and do a choreographed song and dance about chocolate, that's my thing, okay? That's what I do. I can walk out. She's a black belt, so ha fuck you. Like, I can do that. I'm not fighting. Dwarves aren't Pokemon, okay? Like,
That's Brad Williams. He's
came out with ring cards.
He's been on here many times. I've had him on here before. He's a very funny guy. Very funny guy. Well, I'm having trouble with the computer today. This thing is messing up. So we covered a lot of things today. I'm going to tell my kids this lady here was reporting on the vice president.
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
That so reminds me of this administration. It really does. It just, I don't know what else to tell you. It reminds me of this administration. And I don't know if it's going to get better. No, it's not. It's not going to get better. And I want you guys to tell me, what can they do? What can they do right now to make everything better for you? What could they give us to make them, the approval ratings and everything to come back up? What are you as a U.S. citizen? Screw the fact that it's Republican, Democrat. What is you as a U.S. citizen? We the people. What do we need? What can they give us that to make us appreciate our government? I mean, because this is how I feel. I just want to tell them all right here. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And I know there's a lot of people. I've talked to several people. Man, what are we going to do? 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 Well, see, we're already right now. Dean Cernar said they need to resign. Yeah, we're there. We're all in agreement. I mean, some people are like, well, stopping the war in Ukraine. Stopping Ukraine is good. That'll help Ukrainians. But is that enough for us to trust our government? Trust in what's going on? Is that enough? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's good enough. I don't know. It used to be, well, people legalize weed. The government do that for us. That'd be great. Well, they are legalizing weed. They're legalizing weed, and the states have legalized weed in some states, and we're still got to go through this. We are still going through the problems and the things we have. So, just weed? No, not just a weed. Not just a weed at all. What else is there? Dean says resign. Okay. I don't know. You tell me. resign. Who's next? Are you guys out there? What do we want? Do we want another Trump guy? I mean, what do we want in it? What do we want in there? Is there, what do we want? I don't know. Let's listen. We're gonna do a little Bernie Mac here. I'm gonna play a little Bernie Mac, one of his signature jokes, and you guys enjoy.
Just happened to tell you about it. Yeah, my brother gonna call me and say, man, they're gonna take the kids. So, I said, no, I couldn't have that. I came to court. The judge gonna separate the kids. I should let the judge do that, but I didn't know. No, I'm giving these motherfuckers back, man. I ain't scared. These motherfuckers get on my fucking nerve, man. 3 fucking new kids in my damn family. 2, 4, and 6. Ooh, shit, come help me keep these motherfuckers. 2 and 4. And that 2-year-old, she the motherfucker. So that bitch, she worship the devil. She's the worker for the devil. Oh, the 4-year-old, my sister must have really been getting high with her because she don't say shit. All she do is look at you. I told her the other day, I said, bitch, if a fire break out, boy, you better have a whistle or a horn or something. Or you gonna be a burn up bitch fucking with me. I ain't got time to live for no motherfucking law like this in no goddamn fire. Talk! Deaf mute, talk! Fire blazing, shit, fuck that. And the 6-year-old, he old homosexual. Oh shit, don't no 6-year-old walk all like this here. Crying all the fucking time. Usually that's what's wrong with parents today. You act like you don't see shit, you don't know shit. You see your fucking kid, you know your kid ain't no goddamn good. This boy's a fag, 6 years old. He gonna be a sissy. Just like on Good Time, Michael. Oh no, fuck that. You knew Michael was a fag when he was singing When You're Young and in Love. I said, that motherfucker sissy, he a sissy. Quit bullshit. Quit playing with yourself. Tell the fucking truth. Truth will set you free. So you play game. I ain't Bernie Mac ain't playing no goddamn game. The boy's a sister. It hurt my heart. Ain't nobody no sister in our family. This is the first one. And the 2-year-old, he do whatever the 2-year-old tell him to do. 2-year-old the boss. See, that's the one you gotta watch. That's that little bitch there, something else. That's how I talk to a little bitch. Fuck that. Time out with me kids murderers today. These motherfuckers kids to kill you. You ain't gonna kill me. I'm gonna kill them. I can see y'all reading Ebony, right? And I can hear you talking. It's a shame how Bernie Mac fucked up those kids. Walking around the house 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, don't even go to bed and shit. I have my gun around my motherfucking pillow. They come in the bedroom. I said, what the fuck you walk around for? She's talking about I can't sleep. I said, keep fucking with me. Keep fucking with me. I came in the house the other day, man, 1 o'clock in the morning. She gonna send the motherfucker 6-year-old downstairs for some milk and cookies. I'm going upstairs, he coming down. He gonna walk past me like I'm a visitor, He just gonna walk past me like I ain't shit. I'm babysitting. I said, where you going, dude? To get some milk and cookies. That's how he said it. I said, I wanted to hear him say it again. I said, what? To get some milk and cookies. I said, you little bitch. It's too goddamn late for the motherfucking milk cookies. Faggot, go on back upstairs. Switch your punk ass back upstairs. You smack all you want, motherfucker. Put my foot in your ass. That's how I talk to him. He gonna go upstairs in the room. The 2-year-old gonna say, where the cookies and shit? Yeah. He gonna tell her, him downstairs. Who the fuck is him? Like I ain't got no name and shit, you know what I mean? She gonna tell him, I gonna get this shit myself. She gonna come downstairs, old bow-legged motherfucker, short motherfucker bow-legged coming down there, looking like a raccoon and shit, you know what I mean? I started to shoot that motherfucker, She gonna open the refrigerator, get a little ladder. I said, what you getting ready to do? Get some milk and cookies. I said, didn't I tell your motherfucking boy you couldn't have no goddamn milk and cookies? Now it's too goddamn late. Go to back the fuck upstairs when you get fucked up down here. She gonna look at me all up and down like I'm short, you know. You know when somebody look at you like that, man, you know what the fuck that mean on the street. So I said, what the fuck you looking at? Bust a move, bitch. Bust a motherfucking move. I ain't lying. She gonna walk past me, whatever. You better walk it off, bitch. You better walk it off. You mother.
Bernie Mac. He's funny. There's no doubt. He's a funny dude. Really is funny. It's sad, it's tragic we lost him. And I played that because, first of all, he's one of my favorite comedians. And my brother in arms, my fellow comedian, Typhoon Panda, y'all met him at Warrior Fest. The guy's freaking funny. He's got the same disease, and it's starting to advance. So, thoughts out to you, big brother. Typhoon, actually, I'm older. Typhoon, you get yourself better. And, well, actually, you can. I'm sorry. Just you do what you can and live your life, brother. We're all here for you. All right. Now, I've been, so I got a comedy show coming up, so I've been getting back in the writing mode and everything and practicing my bit. And I got a couple of jokes that I'm trying to write. And some of them come together, some of them haven't. I'm going to give you the unpolished version. Unpolished means I haven't put them together quite right, mix them up. I mean, I got a basic setup. That's what they are, and a basic punchline. All right. So I'm going to give you two of them today. Okay, let me shut this thing off here. Where's that at? Right here. All right. I'm going to give you a couple of them. You tell me what you think. All right. Guys, those of you that know me know I'm getting over about a Bell's palsy. And during Bell's palsy, the wife and I had to go to the doctor. And he wanted us to do an MRI. So he sent me for MRI. I go in there and I set the machine and do all the noise and everything with it. I come out and we're out there in the waiting room. Wife and I are in the waiting room. Doctor comes out. He goes, well, good news. The dye we put in your brain went all the way around. We got perfect images of your brain. Your brain, there's nothing wrong with it. It works. There's no more damage that wasn't already there. We'll know about the rest of it. In 2 days, we send it off to have it looked at by a specialist. We'll let you know. My wife starts waving her hands in the air, stomping her feet. This is bull. This is bull. Ma'am, what's wrong with you? She says, I want a second opinion. I guess she wants a second opinion. I have a brain. Man, women anyway. And this other one, this is real unpolished here. This other one, it goes like this. You ever take a poop that is, it makes you feel some kind of way? A poop so weird that if you don't know if you need to play some romantic music, some Conway Twitty or whatever, or if you need to call the sheriff because you feel like you're violated. That's a real yin and yang situation there. All right, those two my new ones I wrote. Like I said, I'll polish them up, see how they work. Y'all tell me if you like them, if you don't like them, whatever the case may be. 7:14 Central Time. We've covered a lot of topics. Parents, some states, there's gonna be a law to give rights back to schools. I don't understand that. This is 2022. I mean, what's up, Terrell? How you doing, brother? Yeah, you just missed a couple of jokes I told. Rewind about 5 seconds or 10 seconds to get them. But you're giving the rights back to the parents. But I knew there's always been a problem because the school boards will try to tell you what you're going to do. They want to throw you out of school board meeting. When you elect a school board, these schools work for you. Okay, your tax dollars pays these schools. They pay it directly to them. So if anything, they're state. anything these are states, which all state employees are civil servants. Okay. That being said, they're just now got to make laws on this. I mean, my God, the United States was formed in we become a country in 1776. And we're just now making laws for parents to have rights they already had to begin with, and they should have already had. I don't understand that, guys. This is some crazy shit we need to be worried about. This is the type of thing that's going on in this country. And it's getting bad enough. If you got a certain type of mayor in your state who has liberal tendencies, life sucks for you. Then you could have states where you got a real radical person behind the thing, behind the counter too. Life sucks for you. But something else I've seen on the news in the state of Florida, the good old state of Florida, right? Governor DeSantis is putting a bill forward saying that parents have the right to dictate to their children if they learn about sexuality. Kindergarten, first, second, third graders. That should be. That's the law. That's the bill right there. That's what it should be. The other side is flipping this around, talking about we can't say the word gay, and they're making it as a gay rights thing and picking on the gay people. That's not what it is about. So this genius in the state of New York, who's had a mass exodus from the state, 300-something thousand people left his state because there's cuckoo up there. They're gone. But he said, come here. Come here and live with us. We won't treat you like that. We won't treat you bad. Come here. Come here. You can say the word gay all you want here. They're telling you not to say the word gay. You come here. Well, that's not what it's about. No one said you couldn't say the word gay, right? Meantime, he's making preschoolers and little kids wear masks and backed off of it, and then went forward and backed off and went forward again on it. So he don't even know what the hell he's doing, right? Things are just crazy. Terrell Gould, by the way, Pterodactyl, you catch this guy over on VRS. He's one of my co-hosts when I do a sports church with him on Sundays. I'm a temporary sometimes co-host on the bar. He's also on there on the VRS network on Saturday. So catch him on Saturday and Sunday on the VRS network. Good dude. His daughter, he'll keep you informed about his daughter plays hockey. She's probably better than most men. Anyway, Terrell says, we just had school board and judge elections today. Got my vote in. Well, you know what? That's good. There used to be a stigma. I know because I had the same stigma. Growing up in a redneck outlaw family like I grew up in, we didn't believe in voting. Some of my family couldn't vote. They were felons. I was never a felon. But we just didn't vote. We're like, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a waste of our time. No one cares. I still kind of believe that. Sometimes I only vote in a presidential election. But I'll tell you, that's probably the wrong thinking because every vote counts. And now you see what happens when people vote. See, this last presidential election, I didn't think my vote counted. And kind of find out it was some shenanigans. Putin admitted, have actual audio of him admitting messing with the damn election in the United States because he didn't want Trump. Anyway, but people feel like your vote don't count. But I'm telling you, go vote. Get out there and vote, man. Vote. I don't care if you're voting on potato sack races. You get out there and you vote, man. You're not going to change anything if you don't. Now, I'm not going to tell you don't have an opinion if you don't vote because you have an opinion whether you vote or not. I always people like, you don't have an opinion, you didn't vote. Man, fuck you. I pay taxes. I vote. Whatever. I got an opinion. But it's just getting bad. Says Terrell says Eric Adams, and then after saying whatever you want in New York City, he fired a lady for asking when toddlers could take off their masks. Yeah, and I guess, and then when they fired, they said she was a rebel rouser and a bunch of other things also to kind of pad the reason why she fired her. And she did lie. She's a civilian, said she was a reporter. I don't care. Reporters ain't important to me anyway. They're beneath us. Citizens should be ranked the highest. Damn it. It's not the way it is. We should be ranked higher than anybody, higher than reporters, higher than the president. If you're a civil servant, we outrank you, period, in the story. Kiss my ass. That's the way it is. We outrank you. If you're a civil servant, we outrank you. I'm sorry. Doesn't mean we can be rude to you and treat you like crap unless you do us, but we outrank you. So therefore, you don't keep things from us. You don't stop us from going into the public public school, not private, public school board meetings. It's public. Public. I can say the P's again. Public. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Nobody knows. All I know is, look, Terrell, when you voted, that was excellent of you. It really was. Only way you're going to get anything done is to vote. The only thing you're going to get anything done is to vote. And yeah, so vote, get out there and vote, do your thing. Vote, 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 vote. All right, I'm gonna do another comedy video here. This is another one of Bernie Mac. Don't know if you heard this or not. It's called Black Funerals. Let me get through the commercial here.
I like white folks. You died last night, they bury you the next day. Fuck it. Thing that you ain't no use to them. You can't do nothing. Fuck, I'm keeping you around for 3 or 4 goddamn days. You costing me money. Motherfucker died dead. Fuck, get rid of him. That's Bobby. That was Bobby. Fuck him. White folks don't bullshit. He's dead. Fuck him. Let's move on. We gotta have 4 days with this dead motherfucker. 4 days. We gotta have the motherfucker visitation, the wake, the funeral, and the burial. Black folks, we something else. Don't tell me I've been black a long time. That wake fucked me up where you just sit there in front of a coffin and look at it. And every now and then, that motherfucker look like he breathing. That motherfucker breathing. And white funerals, man, the next day they shit be lighted up, coffin sitting in the fucking middle, white sheets, God come sing a song, and the Lord is good. He's so mercy, and I cannot see. Thank you. They close that motherfucking coffin and go about the goddamn business. Black singers gotta make you cry. They gotta make you hurt. They gotta make you feel pain. Gotta come sing an old fucked up song. Oh, precious Lord. They gotta look at the deceased family. Dead at them, try to make you weep. Precious Lord. Take my hand, lead me on. Fuck you looking dead at me singing like that for? You make me feel like I'm next, goddamn. Don't look at me. Stand. I'm gonna bust this bitch head as soon as we get outside. This motherfucker singing to me like I got something on me, man.
There's never been a better time to upgrade your dentures. We do anything to make.
All right, Bernie Mac. I got something else, man. He died too early. He really did. And like I said, that my brother in arms, my comrade, one of my favorite comedians that I tour with and do stage appearances with, Typhoon Panda. He's got the same exact disease, sarcoidosis, and it's a bad deal. Them 2 jokes I told a while ago, y'all let me know if I should keep them or if I should scrap them. You guys let me know. It's 7:25 right now, and we've been talking on a topic through the show about parents' rights for children's. You know, unless you're an abusive person, then your rights shouldn't be touched. You know, you should be able to tell your kids you need to be a certain way. You know, they're telling your kids, you're telling parents now they can't tell your kids not to be gay. If they have questions about it, you're supposed to say encourage them to be gay. I ain't encouraging that shit at all. Okay, listen, if you want gay, you're gay, but don't force it upon me, and I ain't gonna force it upon my children. Okay, they need to know if they're a boy, if they're a girl. Because here's the deal: you can dress up all you want to, shave your face, shave your legs, all that, have all these things removed and enhanced and all that, but you're never going to get that chromosome out your body. You can't scrub that chromosome out your body. You're male, anyway. Female, anyway. Okay. But Terrell hit on a while ago about voting. He's absolutely correct. It's time we start voting correctly. Don't vote because somebody offended you with a mean tweet. These people up there think they're helping you, doing stuff for you, and they're just as mean, just as rude. Just as mean and just as rude up here around us right now. So you got guys that traded orange hair and mean tweets for this. Now people say, well, Trump didn't win because of coronavirus. This guy didn't do anything with corona either. His numbers were just as worse. Coronavirus numbers were worse because it hit nobody knew. Nobody knew. There wasn't nothing Trump could have did. There wasn't nothing anybody could have. Hell, I could have been president. And there was nothing I could have did. You know, you hear people say, you know, like I said, you hear people say that his numbers have come up, people going back to work. Now, next time somebody tells you that, those are just jobs that Trump already created, that people lost for the pandemic, and now they're going back to. It was not jobs he created. He didn't create one freaking job. Not one job did he create. Ask him about all the businesses that shut down. Ask your friend, whoever argues that, ask him about why we've lost a lot of businesses. In Cameron, Missouri, we've lost 10. This town that my office is at, 18,000 people. We lost 10 jobs that I know of. And nobody wanted to work. Some people say they're making more staying home. Someone said no, they just didn't want to work. They were scared of the COVID. That's another thing this administration did. Put a lot of fear on people. Put a lot of fear on them. These people don't want equality. It was never about equality. They just want special treatment. You know what? Yes, it is exactly how it looks, man. I mean, you can produce evidence all damn day long. That's the way they were raised. You know, and like I covered earlier in the show, right now, this whole Chris Rock thing right now has got the liberals in a bind. Their heads are about to explode. Because if you remember, liberals are trying to kill my profession, trying to kill the comedy world. You can't say this. You can't say midget. You can't say this. Yeah, you cuss too much. Or you're not funny enough. You know what I mean? You can't do this. Now they're saying, well, Chris Rock shouldn't be hurt. Shouldn't be slapped. They're just jokes. They're just jokes. Well, what are they? Jokes or not jokes? Can you say them or not? Now they're caught. Now they're at a bind. So now what are they going to do? Just jokes, right? Just jokes. Politics are a pain in the ass. But if you don't pay any attention, you end up with the idiots we got in D.C. now. Yes, it is. Exactly right. Here's the thing. You don't have to live your life every day worrying about the federal government. Because to be honest with you, the federal government ain't shit to you. They're a once-in-a-while government. You got to pay attention to them, but they're a once-in-a-while government that should come up once in a while. The governments you should pay attention to are your state governments, your governors. That's the man who runs your state. That's your president of your state. He controls gas prices too because state tax and everything like that, if you're in one state to do that. You know, your roads, your bridges, that stuff comes from, you know, your governor. Your governor. You got a lot of back roads in your town. All that's your governor. Your food prices, your governor can work on that. Your state taxes, your governor work on that. Your governor affects your life. That's what you need to be worried about. You need to put the right governors in the spot. And when the presidency comes up, you put their ones right in there. I've asked one other time, and I'm going to ask again. put in the comments if you believe that we ought to have term limits for every single body or no term limits for nobody. Because the Congress and the House don't have term limits. The Senate and the House don't have term limits. But the presidents do, your mayors do, your sheriffs do. I don't know if your sheriff does. Some states do, some states don't. I think I read. But anyway, your mayors, all your governors and stuff. Let me know what you think. Should there be term limits for everybody? I'm not even sure term limits will solve half the problem. At least we wouldn't have to wait 25, 30, 35, 65, 45, and 65 years to get something done up in there. And they're not supposed to be rich up in there. Our founding fathers didn't design it for them guys to get rich. They didn't. I'm worried a lot less under Trump and had a lot more money in my pocket. I'm going to read that to you again. I worried a lot less under Trump and had a lot more money in my pocket. Prove him wrong. Prove him wrong. Absolutely. And age limits. See, that's another thing. I keep forgetting to add that to it. I agree wholeheartedly. And Dean said that. By the way, Dean's Sturdy super fan. He's on every network all the time. We love him. He watches everything. He's a good dude. He said that one other time about age limits. I do. What's a good cutoff? 60? I think after 60, 65, maybe. If it's time for you to retire normally, whatever Becky had to retire at McDonald's or Casey's, whatever it is, if they work at a prison guard, whatever. If they're 65, I think that's well old enough for a damn politician. After 65, you need to go. Tell me what you think. I think 65 term limits, we need them. I think we need them. I think everybody needs all term limits. If you're not going to have term limits, take term limits off the president. So we can get a guy in there, as long as he keeps winning the vote, keep him in. Keep him in. And we don't need the popular vote to elect presidents. We need electoral college because California and New York will elect those dumbass states will elect every single president we got. And you see what happens when we get when there are people in there, right? They either want Bernie Mac, which everything's free and we'll all be broke again, or they got these clowns we got in there now. So, yeah. Dean Cerny. The last time I listened to a dementia patient, I ended up with cat food in my Jello. Is Rusty still in the Navy? Y'all know I'm a part-time auctioneer. I do a lot of auction stuff on this. Well, not a lot, but I do a couple a year private auctions. And I follow an auctioneer online. I forget what his name is, but he sells cattle. But anyway, he's got a bit that he does about Joe Biden. He said, Joe Biden told me one time that the reason there's homeless people is because someone left the lasagna in the oven and a dog shit in my yard. That is perfect. That's a perfect description of how he talks. Or you get talked down to by the vice president. So Ukraine is a country. And beside them is a bigger country. It's called Russia. Russia's a bad country. They attacked, I guess, Ukraine. Ukraine is a people. They're not a nice people. They're a sovereign nation. They are nice. Russia's not nice. They're right next to each other on the map. Look, they're right next to each other. Bitch, shut up. Don't talk down to me. I know where the hell it is. I owned the globe when I was a kid. I got a map. I was over in that region. I was over in Bosnia. I know where the hell that region is. Damn, she talking. 67 is retirement age. Most politicians don't get started until then. Yeah. So we just make it 65. We'll know they should be okay. Did you see Maxine Waters tell homeless people to go home? I don't doubt it. Like they're making up that shit. Like they're up there for nothing, for no reason. Where are they going to go to? Huh? Maxine. She's another one. I wonder if someone let me know, is her spot open? Is she going to be one of the people in November that can lose her spot? Because, boy, I hope so. The Great Spirit really loves me if that happens. Yeah, no, I didn't see that. I wish I'd. That was something else. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it on here. I'll type it in here and see if I can find it. Let's see if it'll come up. No, here it is. Well, let me see if I can play it for y'all. It's 3 minutes. All right, let me go up here. Okay. And see, share screen. Woohoo, this is getting, I'm getting good at this. Takes me a lot longer than does everybody else. Okay, volume's on. And hit the button.
Another location where they're taking F's. Is there any more locations?
All right, here we go. This is Maxine Water.
There's so many people out here.
1 minute. I want everybody to go home. And I want. We don't got no home. Okay. That's why we here. Miss McKinney, Miss Waters, keep it home. We gonna go too. Just a moment. Just a moment. Nothing is going to happen here today. Nothing is going to happen anymore today.
So what about
but
all these names?
What we're gonna? Well, that's what. Give
Can you leave Can you leave?
That's why I'm here. And so I will be downtown with Lassa. I will get the housing authority. That's why they came out here today. I made them come out here. And I'm going to go.
And you need to know why they're failing, because Blanca Jimenez repeated, we gave her several meeting requests for you concerning this in Lassa for years. And now they're sitting
There's
here.
nobody in Washington who works for their people in harder than I do.
I believe you.
I don't want to hear that.
I believe you. So can we finish though? Work with me.
No.
Work with me so we can house people. That's what I do.
I do every day.
What you do every day? I'm still on the damn
the
street.
money that you got
She's 7 years she doesn't pass out.
in Washington, D.C. I will continue to work. I will
Another location where they're taking F's. Is there any more locations than this one? It might have been. There's so many people out here.
1 minute. I want everybody to go home. And I want.
We don't got no home. Okay. That's why we here.
Miss McKinney,
Miss Waters, keep it home. We gonna go too.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
Hello everybody, welcome to my channel again. We come back with a new story about Maxine Waters.
She's dumb as a fucking brick. She was trying to get combative with them people too. Ain't not gonna happen here, man. Go skip somewhere else. You put your lip over your head and swallow. Jesus Christ, you're stupid. This is what we're dealing with. This is what you listen to me right now. If you're listening to this and you voted for these people, bang, that's what I got for you. Okay, these people are stupid up in there. They're stupid. Term limits, right there. I don't know if she's 90, 100, 200, 110. I don't know. Okay. She's a little old to me. She looks a little senile. Where are you going? You know, if you're going to a homeless camp, there's certain speeches that you need to give. Go home isn't one of them. You dumb shit. Cuckoo. You give me Bell palsy again and start to act up. Jesus Christ. Goose Raba. This is what we're dealing with. When the president talks, the vice president, Nancy Pelosi's pickled ass, and Maxine Waters. I bet she drinks too. You gotta. If you're either born like that, you shouldn't have been a politician, or you're in there and you're drinking. You need to quit. You need to quit. Yeah, she had no choice to get angry. She was embarrassed. Or Hank Johnson talking about Guam capitalizing if the Marines weren't there, or his Elam thing. You guys see the part where the president made his speech and he's like, "My God, there needs to be a change." He said what he said. He was insinuating to everybody on the planet Putin should be out, shouldn't lead the country no more. He said that. He said those things. These guys try to walk it back. He finally said, no, I'm not walking nothing back. No, I didn't say that. You're delusional. You heard shit. The report's like, you got 3 different videos at 3 different times where people are saying they're walking it back. You're saying you're not walking it back. And then you said it never even said it at all, that we're delusional. This is the people we voted for. Or not me, but this is the people that 81 million people voted for. Or what I like to say, 42 million people voted twice. Or 41 million people voted twice. 82 million people voted for this guy. And you tell me the election wasn't stolen? If not, it's the biggest scam that ever pulled on the American people. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled is making you think he doesn't exist. What now? These people are idiots. I got to play it one more time, Dean. I'm sorry, but this constantly reminds me of this administration. Here we go.
We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back to you.
Tell me that is not our vice president. They're related, or AOC. Somebody's related, you know. Talking about the young people worked hard to get this man in there. They worked hard to scamming somebody's ass to get this man in there. You know, and her thing is she wants the student debt forgave. That's it. That's all they want. Student debt forgave. They don't care about it. People starving, gas prices, and listen. You know who's laughing about all this? Our Amish brothers and sisters. The Amish are going to start a taxi service. Okay, I'm surprised it ain't already happened. All right, going to start a taxi service right now. Before long, you're going to see signs that says Yoder's Uber service, Yoder's Uber service, all over everywhere. Didn't men tell no lies. Yeah, they don't talk either. That's right. They'll say nothing at all. I guarantee you, you'll listen to them. They'll say nothing at all. They will. They'll say nothing at all. Oh, man. That's 7:43, guys. I appreciate you all joining in. First Tuesday every month, the commander, he leads. He's got to go right upstairs and do a board meeting. They got and take care of the funds and all that stuff. And so that's where he went. We're getting a little close to the end of the show. I'm out of materials, unless there's something else you all want to talk about. I showed you the Pimp's Pet, the special dog that we had today. Looked like you need a freaking haircut. Kamala sounds like she is on drugs every time she talks, which might explain the cackle. Yeah, that's not even a laugh. That's a good thing. That's cackle. That's a good description. Cackle, right? Like I said, I've been over on VRS helping the guys out. I've been doing a football analysis on Sports Church on Sundays. Go over, catch me over there with myself. Let me see if I get this right. I'm over there. It's hosted by Minnie and Pterodactyl. I think they're both co-hosts. Pook, he's on there, and Pops, Minnie's dad, and then myself. We do the Sports Church. Like I said, I'm just part-time host. I'm on there right now, helping them with football because football is maddening. Everything going on football, and once in a while I fill in on the bar, catch them on Saturday nights. Come in, bring your drink with you, we'll have a conversation, and who knows where to go. It's just like this segment here. It just went out in left field somewhere. Okay. Join me over there and we'll have a good time and talk. Again, we're giving away shares to Mystery Box. If you could tell me what this is, just a second. I don't know what is the segment. If you could tell me what this is, it's 100 entries into the Mystery Box. 100 entries into the Mystery Box. If you could tell me what it was. And like I said earlier, I put some things in there today. One of them was a nice Smith & Wesson pocket knife. Still wrapped up, still in a box. It's been taken out and looked at and put back in there. Okay. I've never used it. I got it from an auction. Guy had a plethora of them. I bought it. So I will give away one thing that's in the box. A Smith & Wesson pocket knife, still in box. So there's 100 entries. If you could tell me what this is, You have to be right, accurate, on the money. Ain't no, I won't take partial guess. It has to be right. So far, Dean Cerny has got 2 of them. Dean Cerny has guessed 2 of these things. And you know how it works. You put the answer in the comment. If you're watching now, or if you're watching it when it's recorded later on, you want to put the answer in there. If you get the right answer, I'll let you know if you won. If you give me the wrong answer, I'm just going to ignore you. That way you'll know. So, because I ain't got time to answer all these questions. So if you get the right one, then there you go. Where are we at here? Okay. T says this one guy I listened to on the radio, Splice come on and Hillary's cackle with a banjo. It was the funniest thing I ever had a cackle off. That's funny. That's funny. Just send me the link to that, T. The Monster Energy logo. Have to send me the link to that, T. We'll go there. Like I said, catch me over here on Sports Church and also on the bar. I don't know if I'm going to be on the bar yet this week. T hadn't let me know yet if he needs my help. I guess Minnie's going to be out of pocket, so he won't be around for that. And if I'm even, I don't know. Sometimes I'm available, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm just drunk on Saturdays. I drink too much moonshine sometimes. Billy Alicia's hair. 100 entries in mystery box. If anybody can, during the week, you guess my what is it? I run it for 3 weeks. If no one gets it, I retire it. I might bring it back later. Dean's got 2 of them. Remarkably, he got 2 of them. One of them got fast. Like, damn. One of them, he did a lot of research and sent me stuff behind the scenes and had 2 people close on that one. Anyway, Carl, I'll see if I can find it on iHeartRadio. All right, cool. Thank you, brother. You're welcome to join us for the bar. All right. If you need me, I'll come over on there. Probably won't say anything worth it. You know me. Just we'll babble about something. Yeah. But got 12 minutes left in the show. I might run it off early. I don't know. But like I always say, and I say it on every platform I'm ever on, whether it's BB Nation, whether it's VRS or here, you are not worthless. Unless you're a child molester, then you're worthless. But you have value. Don't think for 1 minute you're not an important person and people don't love you, because people do love you. And if you're out there right now, you're listening to the voice and you need some help, contact us. Don't be afraid to contact us. Don't be afraid at all to contact us. We can help you. We got guys that can sing. If they can't sing for you, I'll try to make you laugh. If I can't make you laugh, I'll find somebody that can. We'll do something. We'll get you together with somebody can throw horseshoes. I don't care. But you're not worthless. Don't be 22 a day. That's too many. We lose too many brothers and sisters every day. Man, at the end of the year, that's like losing your small towns. 78,000, what was it? 38,000 people, something like that. 40,000 people at the end of the year. It's 180 a week times 52. That's too many. And our teens in this country, 12 teens a day commit suicide. That's not good. Hell, life ain't even started for them yet. But it's a sad thing. It's a sad time, and I don't want to see y'all commit suicide. So get a hold of us. We'll help you out. Times are hard right now. I know things are looking bleak. And I'd love to tell you they're going to get better. And I'd love to tell you everything happens for a reason. Right now, I don't know. So, that being said, guys, I want you all to love one another. May the Great Spirit keep you. May His face shine upon you. In 2 weeks, I'm going to have Vincent Morales. He's from the Community Project, Veterans Community Project. He's the one that builds little houses around different towns, different states. So he's going to be on. He's an awesome guy. He's a good buddy of mine. He laughs, he jokes. We're friends on Facebook. He's got a lot of projects coming up. Might be in your area. You can stop by and say hi and help out. If you want to donate, he'll have an opportunity for guys to donate to him. If you want to donate to my show, I ran a ticker across the screen here. I'll do it real quick. Help us keep the lights on and things like that. I don't like asking, but sometimes that's the way it is. If you feel like donating, you can go on PayPal there and redneckpimp1971 @gmail.com. That's to redneckpimp1971 @gmail.com. We thank you for your donation. You guys be careful, be safe. Drive where you need to drive. Be safe doing it. Watch for Amish buggies if you live around Amish guys. Don't let your kids drive. Dean says if the NFL had 22 a day, they wouldn't have enough players left for the playoffs. Yeah, they lose offense and defense every day. They lose an offense and a defense every day. 11-11 to 22. Hey, look at me. Anyway, I'm Redneck Pimp, Richie King, the bad man of comedy. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a blessed day and be kind to one another. I'll see you again sometime. I showed you the lineup of all our shows coming up on WO Entertainment Network. Pop in and say hi to some of these other guests. They work hard for what they do. They put together a show for you, try to entertain you the best they can. Give it a look, give it a listen. Go over to WO Entertainment Network on Facebook. Like, share, follow. If you follow, make sure you hit the button where it give you notifications that I'm on. Okay. We got different websites you go. If you want to buy some merch, some Redneck Pimp merch, I got several shirts. Go to Redneck Pimp on Facebook. Once you open it, say Redneck Pimp Club. Go down to the pinned part. Open up the pinned part. All my merch is right there. Pick through what you want. I got hats, shirts, wristbands, dog tags, you name it. I got a lot of things in there. Shot glasses. You have a good day. I'm Redneck Pimp. Don't want a dog ahoy. Host of Oomsby. That means until we meet again, good night.